As you may know, AI is developing at a crazy fast rate. Every single day there is a new tool, a new feature, and a new update. One week it is image editing, then video stuff like Sora. Then you get moments like Nano Banana, where everything kinda shifts overnight. But most of that conversation is still very 2D. I mean about images, videos, and text. 3D has been moving too, just quieter. And until recently, most 3D AI was about one thing: generating a model and hoping it is close enough. What's interesting now is that 3D is starting to enter the editing era, not just making new stuff, but actually changing existing models in a way I've never seen before. One of the tools that is really pushing this forward is Rodin AI. We have actually worked with Rodin a few times before, whether it was their chat avatar feature, where you can turn a portrait into a 3D face, or their image to fully texture 3D model workflow, which is what a lot of people already know them for. They also have a video generator, and a whole list of tools like an HDR generator, and so much more. But what actually caught my attention this time is their latest update around mesh editing. And if you've done any 3D or effects work before, you know this one is kind of a big deal. So instead of generating a model and living with whatever you will get, Rodin now lets you locally edit the mesh itself. You can select a specific part of the model and change its shape or structure using text without redoing the entire asset. At least this is the idea. If you see AI editing in Photoshop, then you get the gist of it. Now, let me show you what that actually looks like. Once your preview is generated, hover over the redo button and click modify, then switch to local modify. Now, you can select the region directly on the model in the 3D view. This part is important because you're telling the AI exactly which area of the mesh you want to change, not the whole thing. After that, you just describe what you want to happen. You can add something, remove something else, or change the shape or details of that specific area. Hit generate to see a small 2D image preview. If this is what you want, hit confirm, so Rodin applies the edit only to that selected region. You don't even have to generate the model here. You can bring it in existing assets from other software or models that you already have, upload them into Rodin, and then use the same local mesh editing tools on top of that. Say you have a model already sculpted, and you want to do some local editing to some parts of the mesh. Basically what you do is choose the model import instead of image import. Upload your model and the process is the same. Put the bounding box around whatever part you want to edit, type a description, and generate the result. And this editing update makes a lot more sense when you remember that Rodin has been building all along. It is not just about changing shapes. Rodin already handles fully textured models and works with different asset types and has a strong focus on mesh structure and remeshing. I also want to mention another powerful feature, which I think most people are thinking about, and this is Topology. Rodin offers an awesome smart low poly mode. You can find it when hovering over conformed geometry. This feature is designed to solve one of the biggest problems with Gen 3D AI, and this is messy and unusable topology. Smart low poly allows you to generate clean, efficient topology, reducing polygon count while preserving the overall shape and key details. The results are usually super clean, and depending on the target poly count, this could be more than usable. If you use 3D generative AI, you know how it is. So having this feature is just another point for Rodin. What surprised me here is how well the tool understands what kind of change I'm trying to make. It's definitely not perfect, but just having the ability to adjust geometry the same way you would tweak an image is kind of unheard of in 3D. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time I've seen something like this. I will let you draw your conclusion. You can try the tool yourself because there is a free option if you want to mess around with it. I will leave a link in the description. And there you have it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.